Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Anand and you're watching Physics Craze. So in this today video, we're gonna discuss the detailed syllabus of thermodynamics. Okay, but this video will be a bit longer. That's why I'll gonna make two parts of this. This is the first part in which I'll going to discuss some section of the topics which are required for JAM, and it is more or less similar for JS exam also. And if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then do subscribe it to get the regular update, lecture updates and this kind of videos which will be helpful for your preparation. So without wasting too much time, let's get started. So we'll start our discussion with kinetic theory of gases. In kinetic theory of gases, which topics we should study first? The first topic is relation between pressure and density, pressure and kinetic energy, pressure and speed. These are the relations we all have done in our 12th class also. So you must remember this much relations because it is very helpful while solving the questions regarding kinetic theory. Next topic is probability density function. It must have given in some of the reference books. After that, Maxwell-Boltzmann speed and velocity distribution. These are two different topics. Here for Maxwell speed distribution we will have different formulas. For Maxwell velocity distribution we have different formulas, and we have to study these formulas for all of the cases, 1D, 2D and 3D cases. It means if we consider 1D motion, 2D motion and 3D motion, so for respective cases what kind of distribution formula we'll gonna have. Because of that formula we'll gonna calculate root mean square speed, most probable speed and all of these stuffs. So you must know these two formulas. Let's move ahead. The next topic in kinetic theory is gamma function formula. This is related to mathematics, but it is very important while finding VRMS, which is root mean square speed, most probable speed and average speed. So you must know what is the result of gamma function. That will be very helpful while calculating these values. So the next topic is average speed, RMS speed, most probable speed. You must remember what is the root mean square speed formula, most probable speed formula and average speed formula. Along with that, average velocity, root mean square velocity and most probable velocity. All these six formulas you must know. And the next topic will be law of equipartition of energy. It is a very basic law, so you should see its statement. Next topic will be specific heat at constant volume and constant pressure. There is a relation between energy of gas and specific heat at constant volume. This CV, there is a relation which is given by CV equals to dou E by dou T, I guess, where T is the temperature and E is the energy, thermal energy. So this relation is also very important. Next topic, average thermal kinetic energy of gases in terms of CV, that we have discussed. Now the next topic will be degree of freedom. It is very important. Degree of freedom for what kind of gases? For monatomic, diatomic, linear triatomic and non-linear triatomic. Okay, for all of these cases you must know what is the value of degree of freedom. Because of that degree of freedom we're gonna have one equation which is the thermal kinetic energy equation, in which we calculate the kinetic energy of gas using degree of freedom. So it is very important to know what is the value of degree of freedom in these three different cases. Okay, or four different cases. So the next topic will be mean free path of molecules in terms of speed and density. Let me just rub this. The next topic in kinetic theory is what? It is mean free path of molecules in terms of speed and density. There is very simple formula and a very simple concept is also there. You just need to remember this formula in terms of speed and in terms of density both. Okay, so let's move ahead. This is it for kinetic theory, guys. Now the next topic is that we have calorimetry. It is also very important, and in calorimetry the first thing that you must remember is formulas of heat capacity, specific heat capacity and molar heat capacity. These all three terms are different and the formulas of these are also different. Next topic is water equivalent mass of different substances. It is very important. water equivalent mass. There is a formula which I'll gonna discuss in my separate videos of thermodynamics, but it is very important because it makes 3 body problem into 2 body problem. Now the next topic is types of latent heat in various process. So there are various processes. In that we have different latent heat, like latent heat of vaporization, latent heat of melting, so this kind of latent heat. Now the next topic, which is very important, you must know while solving the question of calorimetry, is you must know how to represent a process in diagrammatic form. For example, if you have 100 degrees Celsius water and you have to freeze it at 0 degrees Celsius ice, so you must know how to represent this whole process in diagrammatic form, because it will help to solve the calorimetry equation. I'll discuss in my separate videos. Here we are only discussing about syllabus. You must know what to study. Now the next topic is, or next chapter that we should study, is gas laws. In gas laws, the first thing that we have to study is Boyle's law, Charles' law, Avogadro's law for gases, and their graph also. Graph is very important, PV graph, especially PV graph. Next topic is ideal gas equation. It is but obvious. And after that, ideal gas equation, what are the faults in ideal gas that we have encountered in real life. And after that we have discussed real gas equation, or it is also called van der Waals gas equation. And what is the correction that we have made in pressure and volume term. Okay, in case of ideal gas we have made some corrections in pressure and volume terms. What are those corrections, and meaning of constants that we'll gonna use in van der Waals gas equation. There are some constant. In my book I have written A and B. In most of the reference book you will get this. So what is the physical meaning of A and B which is involved in van der Waals gas equation. After that, critical constant for van der Waals gases or real gases. Critical constant means what? It means critical temperature, critical pressure, critical volume. So these 3 formulas we'll gonna have differently in case of van der Waals gases. You must remember these 3 formulas too. And after that we have types of equilibrium. We have thermal equilibrium, mechanical equilibrium. It is just a concept. You must read it once, and after that you have to study value of internal energy, heat and work. What is the formula of work? What is the value of heat? How we'll gonna calculate? What are state function, path functions, this much of the things. And what most important is the formula of work done. How we'll gonna calculate work done in different processes. Now the next and the last topic of gas law is Zeroth law. This law is very important. This is very easy. You must have read it. So this is the last topic of gas law. After that we have to study, which is new chapter, first law of thermodynamics. Simply it is called as FLOT. In short, it is called as FLOT. In first law of thermodynamics, the basic thing is general equation of FLOT, which is dq equals to du plus dw. Means whatever heat is given, it gets converted into internal energy and work done. We all know that. Next is calculation of work in different processes. We have different processes like adiabatic process, isochoric process, isobaric process. In all the processes, what is the formula of work done? Okay, that will calculate. And after this, comparison of slopes in adiabatic and isothermal process. In adiabatic and isothermal process, so we have to calculate slope of dp and dv. It means the variation of pressure with respect to volume. So this slope, we are talking about this slope dp by dv in which of the processes? Adiabatic and isothermal processes. In both processes, whose slope is greater than the next one. Next topic is process of free expansion. What is the criteria of free expansion? And in free expansion, the du and dw, what we take 0 and what we do not take, that is the term that we involve in free expansion. And this is basically free expansion of ideal gas. This is basically we discuss for what? Ideal gas. Next topic is relation of change in temperature of real and ideal gas during free expansion. So we have 2 different gases, real gases and ideal gases. Okay, so in both of the cases, when we expand it freely, so what will be the change in temperature in both of the gases? So you will see that you will get a equation where in case of ideal gases there will be no temperature change, but in case of real gas there will be a decrease in temperature. You will get one relation, and that relation is very important. Next topic is mixture of ideal gases. It means when we mix two ideal gases having different volume, pressure, number of moles, and different degree of freedom, so what will be the final pressure, final volume, final number of moles, and final all of the properties, means specific heat at constant volume, specific heat at constant pressure, these all values at final rate when they both get mixed to each other. So what is the formula for all of this? This is also important. The last topic is coefficient of volume expansion. Not last, second last topic is coefficient of volume expansion, which is represented by alpha, and it is a very basic formula. You just need to remember that formula only. The last topic in first law of thermodynamics is isothermal compressibility. So like coefficient of volume expansion, we also have one simple formula for isothermal compressibility. It is, I guess, represented by Ks or K beta, Ks or Kb. The different book will have different notations, but you must know how to write the formulas of these both terms. Now this is it for first law of thermodynamics. After that we'll gonna study Carnot cycle. So Carnot cycle is also very important. In Carnot cycle basically we will have a graph of Carnot cycle in which we discuss the graph in PV diagram. If you remember, we discuss the graph in PV diagram, and at last we get some equations between temperature and heat, and using Carnot cycle condition we write Q1 over Q2 divided by T1 over T2. If you remember, if you have studied this much, you know what I am saying. And after that what you have to study, heat engine and its efficiency. Okay, what is the formula of efficiency and how a heat engine works? There are two kind of heat engine, reversible and irreversible. So reversible heat engine is also called as Carnot cycle or Carnot heat engine, a heat engine which is working on Carnot cycle. So you must know the difference between them. Next topic is efficiency of heat engine in series and parallel. So this is also very important. When we have two or more heat engines connected in series and parallel connection, so what will be the formula of efficiency if they are working in same temperature or different temperature? So what will be the formula of efficiency in that case? Next topic is refrigerator, as we know, and it's the working of refrigerator, how the heat goes, from what part the refrigerator machine takes out heat and provides some cool temperature. That's it. And after that, coefficient of performance, formula of coefficient of performance. Similarly, heat pump, heat engine and heat pump both are different, and its formula of coefficient of performance. Next, relation between engine's efficiency and coefficient of performance. Last is Carnot theorem. There is a theorem, there are some statements of Carnot theorem which states that none of the machines, none of the engines are there which can perform better than Carnot engine. So these are some statements which are very important, and this is it for Carnot cycle chapter, and this is also it for our part 1. So I hope I have helped you. Believe me, if you want to prepare for thermodynamics, so this much of the topic you have to only do, and you will be ready for JAM exam and JEST exam. So we'll meet in the next one, guys. Till then, best of luck with your preparation and take care.